Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hello there. My name is Vignesh and I'm the manager of Health for Life. My teammates and I have found a problem and decided to share this idea to all. So this is Health for Life. Previous slide, please. The first slide. This is Health for Life, making medicine more accessible. And also this is 9Y Team 2. Next. So the team members are myself, the manager, Jake, the product designer, Iris, the product developer, Caden, the cost analysis and pricing manager, Brandon, the digital marketing manager, and Alyssa, the researcher. Now I'd like to move it on to Caden.
So, is it on? Okay. So, medication is usually only accessible through hospitals. Oh, is it not? Is it on?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
medication is usually only accessible through hospitals and pharmacies, which is usually a very troublesome and very hard for people with disabilities to be able to get their medication on time and efficiently. For example, for some people who have physical disabilities, they may have trouble in traffic to go towards the hospital or pharmacy. This may cause them to have even more troubles when they have their medication. Next. Our solution is Health for Life, a medication service that delivers medicine towards your door. So if you're ever in need of medication, you can just place an order and it sends it straight to your house.
Accessibility and efficiency are our main goals when it comes to our brand. A weekly or monthly, depending on the user's issue, plan will be scheduled to fit the user's needs. The choice of medication can be decided as well. All this through a click of a button. Next. These 4 photos summarizes our app. Easy to use, simplistic, and bright, suiting our target audience, the elderly. The first photo describes our cover page, the first thing you see when entering our app. The second describes the page you see after that, listing different types of medicine. The third describes other options our users need to view their history of purchases, track the shipments, and view payment methods. The last describes our premium feature, another source of income, and a special feature providing additional information.
Our target market is the elderly and disabled because they are usually unable to get medication or it's very troublesome for them to do so themselves. This is William Chadwick. He is 75 years old and suffers from high blood pressure and diabetes. He frequently forgets to buy his medication on time and doesn't have any pharmacies or clinics near him to buy medication. Our app can help him achieve his goals by notifying him on when he needs to buy his medication.
We will be using a freemium model, as although we are making a profit on the medication itself, we do not think it will be enough to sustain that on our business. So we will be using a premium subscription, which has some additional features, such as allowing our patrons to book a consultation with our specialized staff, upload prescriptions, and receive built-in reminders to refill it, and remove some ads that we will run in places that ensure that the usability of the app is not disrupted. We will use a wide range of methods of advertising, such as video ads, physical ads, and social media. In these ads, we'll demonstrate how easy it is to use our app.
Thank you. Well, we have come to an end of this presentation, so I also hope you liked it. Now, are there any questions from your side?
Thanks, guys. I'll go first. Who are your key competitors?
The elderly?
Oh, hospitals and pharmacies.
Okay, and what is your strategy to compete with them, given that they're hospitals and pharmacies?
So our strategy is making it much more affordable compared to hospitals. Usually hospitals overcharge the medication. So ours is a little bit more than what we buy them for. So we still make a profit, but low enough so it's not exactly what the hospitals charge as well.
I understand. Okay, thank you.
Oh, maybe I misunderstood something. I thought you were maybe just offering the service of the picking up the prescription, the medication, and delivering to the elderly. I mean, I didn't know you were acting as the actual, like, let's say, pharmacy. I mean, if you are acting as a pharmacy, what kind of regulations do you need, to go through, and what kind of like, do you have economies of scale in terms of, if you're going to have how many locations, are you going to have like a central warehouse? Obviously anything, when you do it in volume, it gets cheaper. So if you're just going to have like one store with limited medication, like how will that work?
Oh, so because usually hospitals and pharmacies, they require you to fill out a form. So it shows your doctor's prescription about you selling, you have to be this age, maybe you have to have this condition before they can actually prescribe you the medication. So our app does the same, but through a photo type app, it is designed so it doesn't actually, it shows you what you have to fill in. So it will just say your name, your disease, what do you want, and then a doctor will come and say, hey, is this what you actually need? Is there anything else I can prescribe you with? Or is this medication that you're being prescribed overcharged, or is it wrong?
So would the doctor be part of your, I guess, on your payroll, in a manner of speaking? Would they be working for you to be able to write the prescription
Yes,
or
we are.
authorize the prescription?
Yes, we are.
Okay. I mean, it's a great novel idea. I mean, if you can make it happen, that's actually a great idea.
Okay, to echo on to John's question, now, so you actually have to have a warehouse where you, because you're acting as a pharmacist, right? So you have to have a warehouse where you stock the medication, and then you have to deliver those medications to your customers. So my question is, how scalable is your business?
Like around 5. We are online, so we can easily scale easily.
Okay, you're online, you can scale, but in terms of the delivery, getting your trucks to get the goods from your warehouse and then getting your trucks to reach your customers' areas, what sort of areas are you targeting now, and how do you plan, what sort of area expansion in terms of your coverage do you plan in the future?
So right now we are focusing mainly around elderly based places such as retirement homes. And so that we'll have different delivery partners for different cities. But right now we are currently focused more about retirement homes where mostly elderly people reside in. So that way, when we deliver medication, we can send them all at once. We don't have to, it's more efficient that way. So as soon as one medication goes in, all the medication for all the elderly in that place will have their medication as well.
Ah, I see. So probably an example would be, let's say, targeting retirement homes in central KL at the moment. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Judges, any more questions at the moment? I have a question for you. At the moment, it sounds kind of like more like you're acting like an online clinic. I like the idea because it's doctor, pharmacist, and delivery, but it sounds like an online clinic, which is fun. I think potentially there is scalability there. My question is this: how will the doctors? Well, actually, two questions. Firstly, you mentioned that they have to pay premium to be able to upload their prescriptions, right?
No.
No. Okay, so I got that wrong. So so even on the free version, they can upload their prescriptions.
Yes, they can upload their prescriptions, but on premium, it's more of a feedback more based. So for the basic version, they'll just say, yes, you can have this, then they'll send the order through. But on premium, they'll tell you that maybe another medication which should be better for this. But in the end, the medication will still be sent as long as the paperwork matches out.
Basically, personal medical advice.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that idea. The only thing I'd warn about is that whatever they try to buy, if it's prescription in the first place, the doctor won't be able to prescribe it. Your doctor won't be able to prescribe it to them unless he sees them in person. It's just one of those things because they could be. It's very easy for people to fake. That's why prescription medicines, you have to see a doctor in person to get the prescription signed by a doctor, and then to get it. So it's just something you might want to think about in terms of that if they don't have a prescription already from a different doctor. That being said, last question while the poll goes up. How did you find working in a group together? What are some of the lessons that you learned from working in a group together, just while the poll goes up?
In a group, we saw that every single person has to contribute equally, or else it won't work. If one person does too much and one person does too little, it won't fully form right.
I feel that we should share our ideas so that we can have more ideas instead of just one person telling everyone like one idea. We can have different ideas so that it's like more content, I guess.
I think the main reason they put us in groups is so that we could have 5 brains instead of 1. Everyone will list out all their thoughts and we would choose the one best suitable for this project.
Well, I'm glad that you all work so well together. Okay, fantastic. Oh, wait, hold on. Still want to pass it down? No? Yes? Can see you sort of like wondering whether to pass it down or not. We'll pause there. All right, thank you, team 2. Really appreciate that. I think the idea is fantastic, and thank you for your presentation. It was clearly very well thought out in some aspects. I'm very impressed. Keep thinking and keep trying to push that one through.